Hello. Now, we have our game where I can move back and forth and stand, which is great. Now let's create some platforms from the stand up on. So first, where are we going to go? We're going to go after we do the surface.fill. We're going to make some rectangles. pygame.draw.rect. The first thing we have to say is where we're going to draw them, and we're going to draw them on the surface. And the next thing we want to do is we want to make a tuple of the color. So that's in regular parentheses. Let's just make them gray, like 100, 100, 100. And then we need their location. So our first location is going to be at 30, 500. And then we have to figure out a width and a height. Let's do 110. Now if I draw this, there is our very first platform. It doesn't really fit our guy right now, but our guy will be moving and jumping and all sorts of stuff. So that is our first platform. Now, we are going to make a whole bunch of these, and we're just going to go in and change these first values. Now we're going to do, oops, the next one I have is at 200, 450. And yours doesn't have to be identical to mine, of course. But now we have one here, and they can jump, hopefully, up there. And now I'm going to just continue to make a whole bunch of these. 380, 400. And then 680, 500. And then 550, 450. And then I have 200, 350. And when I first did this, it took me a little bit of time to kind of um, play around with these and find ones that actually work in a pretty reasonable manner. And I just didn't want you guys to suffer through me deciding whether it was too far apart, too close together. So you're more than welcome to suffer and work through it and find the one that works for you. But this is going to work for us. So we have 680 and 300. And finally, we have 550, 250. Now you could do way more. I just thought this would be a good amount of platforms. Let's run it just to make sure I didn't write down my numbers wrong. All right, that looks like a good um, level where we're going to jump from place to place.